Brand deals are a big point for every celebrity, and why not? It provides almost effortless income stream just based on your image value. Aside from the obvious monetary value, endorsements mean you are the poster boy for the upcoming generations. Athletes must maintain a good image and avoid controversies to retain such endorsement deals. However, mishaps do happen spontaneously, and these athletes ultimately fall out of favor. Trouble comes in one way and brand deals go out through the other. This has happened quite a number of times to NBA players. In this video, we will highlight 5 NBA players who have gone through this experience. Kobe Bryant. Kobe was a true icon of the game. The basketball great spent the entirety of his career in Los Angeles. For 20 years straight, Kobe graced the Staples Center with his Mamba mentality. During that time, he won 5 NBA championship titles, made the NBA All-Star team 18 times, and made several records of his own. But for all his immortality, even Kobe was not immune from losing brand deals. The Black Mamba had a rocky start to life at the Staples Center. He won the 1997 Slam Dunk Contest as a rookie and made the NBA All-Star team the next year. Even when a feud occurred with Shaq, the pair amicably set aside their differences and set the foundation for the Lakers dynasty with 3 NBA championships in a row from 2000 to 2002. This unprecedented success, combined with an incredible character on the court that won the hearts of fans, made Kobe Bryant the NBA's top star and the go-to man for brands. However, the next year of 2003 would take a dark turn for Kobe Bryant. In the summer of that year, Kobe Bryant was scheduled for surgery in Colorado. Prior to the operation, Kobe stayed at the Lodge and Spa at Cordilleria in Edwards, Colorado. On July 18, 2003, there was an uproar across the nation after the news reported that Kobe, the sport's most beloved player at the time, had been arrested by the sheriff's office in Eagle, Colorado, as part of a sexual assault investigation. The complaint had been filed by a 19-year-old hotel employee who reported that Kobe Bryant had raped her on July 1st. Kobe was subsequently arrested, where he faced charges of rape. The basketball star initially told the police that he did not have sex with her, but later revealed that the intercourse was consensual after being faced with physical evidence. On July 4th, Kobe flew from Los Angeles to surrender to the Eagle Police Department, where he would face a charge of sexual assault with the consequence of probation to life if found guilty. After a drawn-out pre-trial, Kobe Bryant was acquitted in December of 2004 of all charges because the accuser would not testify in the trial. However, she did issue a civil lawsuit against Kobe Bryant, which was settled out of court. Although Kobe avoided the wrath of the law, his overall image had taken quite the hit. During this time frame, his endorsement deals with McDonald's and Nutella had expired and were not renewed amidst the star's public scrutiny. However, brands like Nike, Spalding, Upper Deck, and Sprite kept their wagons hitched to the Bryant image, which made him the second highest endorsement earner in the NBA during that period. Within a couple years, Kobe's image was squeaky clean again, and the endorsements kept on roaring in. Magic Johnson. Another Los Angeles great makes the list. Earvin Magic Johnson was a phenomenal player that defined his era, who led Los Angeles to 5 NBA championships during the franchise's Showtime era and won 3 NBA MVP awards. Johnson's magic was a force of nature on the court between 1979 and 91, where he made several records like the most career assists in the playoffs, most game average assists in both the playoffs and regular season. By 1991, the Magic had retired. This was very shocking to the public, and even more shocking was his announcement as an HIV-positive victim. In his era, this was not well received. However, Magic Johnson stood bravely to dispel stereotypes about the disease and became a positive figure for victims of the disease around the world. Although he was seen as a brave hero in public, the companies who were associated with him began to distance themselves in face of his falling brand value. Brands like Target and Kentucky Fried Chicken did not renew his contract after expiration and maintained that their decisions were allegedly unrelated to his HIV status. Things may have looked grim for Magic Johnson then, but they only got better and better. He made a comeback to basketball in 1992 and instantly won the Summer Olympics with the Dream Team that year. He soon retired from basketball in face of criticism from his colleagues, but he would make his own way. He would later return to the LA Lakers as a coach and player before retirement. After he retired, he has since devoted his energy into business ventures, which has made him an incredibly successful entrepreneur with a rumored net worth of over $600 million. Gilbert Arenas. Arenas might not be remembered in the pantheon of the NBA, but he certainly had great sway over the game. Despite no rings to his name, Gilbert Arenas is a 3-time NBA All-Star, 3-time All-NBA team member, and was voted the most improved in the 2002-2003 season. He truly had the lights lined up for him, especially with the fans who called him Agent Zero for his jersey number and ability to change results with his late shots. During his stint at the Golden State Warriors, Arenas specifically chose the number 0 to mock the experts who predicted the number of minutes he would play after he left high school and junior year to play for the University of Arizona. However, he truly made his Agent Zero name at the Washington Wizards with incredible buzzer beaters to win the hearts of Verizon Center. It was also there that tragedy struck. Gilbert kept guns in his locker at the Capital One Arena, which he later surrendered to team security after an argument with a teammate on Christmas Eve in 2009. By storing firearms on his person, Gilbert Arenas was not only in violation of the NBA rules, but also Washington, D.C. ordinances. The NBA suspended Arenas pending the incident's investigation. This period coincided with Gilbert's birthday on January 6, 2010, where his fellow teammates surrounded him and he fooled around in celebrations by mimicking a gunshot at them. Although it was all in good spirit, this did not sit well with the NBA authorities, who stated Arenas was making light of the situation and suspended him for the rest of the season. Later that month, Gilbert pleaded guilty to carrying an unlicensed pistol outside of his personal home or business. He was sentenced to 2 years of probation and 30 days in a halfway house. What a grim time that was! Aside from losing time and shine on the court, Gilbert lost significant brand value, which caused Adidas to drop him from the corporate spokesman role and terminate his $400 million contract. Kyle Kuzma. Amidst the dire situation in the Hong Kong democracy struggle, the LA Lakers were scheduled to make an appearance in China for an exhibition match against the Brooklyn Nets with a prominent lineup featuring LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and more. However, just the day before, the match was called off. This was due to a tweet from Houston Rockets manager Daryl Morey in support of Hong Kong's democracy, which set off fireworks of tension between China and the NBA. And it had a more resounding effect because the Houston Rockets was the most popular franchise in China due to the team's relationship with Yao Ming. In the chain reaction that followed, the NBA exhibition games were canceled, and the players who had secured brand deals with Chinese companies missed out on endorsements. One player on the Lakers team had been rumored to lose out on a $1 million deal, which has been deduced to be Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma was due to announce some endorsements in China, but called them off due to the situation, which pointed the lights to him. Several other players were also scheduled for paid appearances, which were all canceled in light of the tense situation. And of course, Kyrie Irving. For being quite the prodigy of the game, Kyrie Irving seems to come across as more controversial. Kyrie has reached the heights of his career as a 7-time All-Star and 3-time member of the All-NBA team. But the peak of his immortality was truly cemented in his championship-winning 3-point field goal to seal a historic comeback for the Cleveland Cavs over the Golden State Warriors in 2016. He became quite the figure and attracted several brand endorsements, most especially a shoe deal with Nike. However, Kyrie's absurd outlook has done nothing to improve his brand value. Among his publicized Hall of Fame of controversial perspectives are his flat Earth belief, JFK assassination conspiracies, New World Order conspiracies, and the anti-vaccine conspiracies, which caused him to miss several games in the 2021-22 season. Kyrie has also come under fire recently for his online anti-Semitic remarks, which resulted in a suspension from his team, the Brooklyn Nets, at the beginning of the 2022-23 season. To this effect, Nike announced that they suspended ties with Kyrie Irving and would no longer launch the new Kyrie 8. Well, that's it, guys. What do you think is the worst endorsement deal loss in NBA history? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. See you all in the next video.